Hello YouTube, All Flight Sim is back again. This is part 2 with the British Airways 747-400 at St Maarten. Just waited for that Air Canada A330, I think it is, to pass behind us, and then we can now push back. Part 1 of this was the cold and dark, sort of powering up the systems. Got the beacon light on. Let's pop back into the cockpits, and then I'll just confirm I'm pushing back. We are on VATSIM, so St Maarten traffic, B744 Fox is pushing back. Okay, so let's just put engines 3 and 4 on. I'm just going to move up to menu page, actions.
Mind traffic, airplane first about heavy on line up runway 10.
Pushing back. Okay, so get the fuel straight in. I've done that straight away actually. 747s have auto start, so we've got fuel flow coming in. You see N2 rising. As I said in part 1, we're using the Fly Tampa St Maarten scenery in the PMDG 747-400, and I'm flying to Manchester with British Airways Virtual today on a special flight. Just waiting for, oops, need to start the clocks. So a quick look outside. That's the start valves for engines 3 and 4 going out, starting 1 and 2. Fuel straight in. So a quick look outside. I think I'm going to take that, rather than backtracking, I'm just going to take it down here. Should get the winds past there. Parking brakes going back on. So N2's coming up on engines 1 and 2, fuel flow, engines 3 and 4 stabilised. Start putting the flaps down to 20 degrees. Actually came here on holiday back in 2015 and spent quite a bit of time on the it's Mayo Beach, I think it's called, can't remember the name. There's a nice bar down here. But, it's quite a beautiful island if you hire a car and just drive all the way around. But having had Fly Tampa scenery here for many years, flying lots of GA flights around here, I've sort of got to know the island before I even actually visited in real life. So, right, that was the start valves for engines 1 and 2 coming out. So I'm going to put the hydraulics to auto. Packs can come on. I'm going to turn the turn off taxis on. Don't need the APU anymore. Flaps down at 20 degrees and green. Gear is down and green. Control checks on next. Just checking a few other things. Tire pressure's all fine. Fuel, there's no fuel in the centre tanks, it's fine, but hydraulics all green. Where's that gone? Here it is. Alright, control checks, full left, full right, full back, centre, full forwards, and then it's just the rudders far right, centre, and then far left, centre. Just trying to speed brakes. Speed brakes up on both sides. Control checks complete. Taxi checks, we've got the flaps, we've already done that. Taxi turn us on, RTO, okay. St Maarten traffic, B744 Fox is taxiing up to runway 10 Alpha. Okay, clear around, see Air Canada taking off. using the rudder pedals to turn. Don't have a separate tiller here at the moment to turn, so I think most 747s actually backtrack on the runway here. We'll have just change the view. I've got chase planes, so I'm just using chase plane just to adjust the views slightly. So just come up a bit. Check that weather again. God, it's frozen. St. Martin traffic, speedbird 45 Foxtrot, line up and wait, runway 10. Okay, I can't see any traffic coming down. I'm going to put the landing lights on and the strobes on. Stab trim is already set. QNH is 299.7 at the moment, so winds are calm. So it's just over a 7-hour flight, 7 hour, 10 minutes approximately. I have had to hold at Merseyside a couple of times recently going into Manchester. Depends how busy it is later on. So it's VATSIM normally have controllers on at Manchester in the evenings when we'll be flying in. So I think so I have had flight temperature for many years actually, and the airport has changed over the years since first had it. There used to be small buildings down here which have been demolished. The latest updates have removed that. Okay, so I'm lined up on the centre line. We've got landing lights on. We have the strobe on. Flaps are set. Stab trim is set.
Traffic 45 heavy coming to 2004.
St. Martin traffic, speedbird 45 Foxtrot, taking off runway 10 MODOR2 departure. Okay, let's have a quick look. Okay, let's just get them up to 50%. Stabilised. About 500 feet, we're making that right turn southbound. Check. Power sets, not doing toga.
80 knots.
Check. That's V1.
Rotate.
And rotating.
V2. Positive rate of climb.
Okay, it's going up. That's 500. I'm just going to make a right turn southbound.
Bank
angle.
It's a bit too steep on the bank angle there. When I flew out of here, I was on an Air France A340, which is quite nice. Having looked back, I wish I'd taken the KLM though, 747, and flew out of Schiphol rather than Charles de Gaulle, but still interesting. Still flying manually. Flaps can go up to about 5. And we're heading. Right, just going to put on the autopilot commands. Speed intervene of about 240. Flaps to 10%. Get rid of the. Don't need the taxis. Runway turn-offs. So command is armed. LNV Vino, both flight directors and auto throttle is on. Speed intervene at 240. Quick look outside. It's actually an old DC-7, I think, just down here in real life. It's been turned, it's a green, it's painted all green. It's used as a bar. I can't remember if it was open or not when we were there. Right, I'm gonna slow air traffic control in the air. I'm just gonna push straight up to 35,000 feet here. So flight level change, vertical speed, we'll send about 1,800 feet. Gear can come off. Flaps are up after takeoff checks. So gears up and off. Flaps are up. Takeoff checks complete. I think the transition here is 5,000, so I'm going to go to standard. Here's Sabre. It's a very challenging approach. I'll probably do a video on that. Take one of the A2A aircraft in there. St. Bart's is around here as well somewhere. Quite a lot.
Yeah, traffic, you're extended 45 heavy, climbing to 12,004 flight level 3 now.
St. Can't see St. Bart's, it's probably just below us somewhere. Oops. Got the wrong one there, that's Captain. Let's move in a touch. That's an out of 10, these automated lights off. That's just really annoying. As soon as the gear is up, they come on automatically. Let's just turn these down. Don't need them. Early morning here. That's St. Bart's, Bartholomew there. Beautiful island. I did hire a car and drove all the way around the island. It was very nice. Got some very good photographs as well. And another beautiful island is Anguilla, or Anguilla, however you pronounce it. That's just over here, this side. That's St. Maarten, but it's over here somewhere. So we're coming 8,700, speed up to 245 I think. And we'll zoom out a bit. Can't really see Anguilla at the moment. It's a very beautiful island. The French side is over this side, and then the Dutch side is this side of the island, and that's why it's called the Dutch Antilles. It's a very beautiful beach down here as well. This is where all the cruise ships come in. But, some beautiful beaches on this side of the island and the French side. The scenery has a cruise ship here. In real life, the cruise ships don't go here. Some nice beaches down here, but there's no hotels in this part. This is where a lot of the locals live, and the old towns around here. There's a fort up here in real life. Can't wait to fly around these islands when the new Microsoft 2020 comes out. This scenery is actually quite antiquated. So I think we're must be above 10,000 now, so I'm going to kill the landing lights. Get the seating on auto. There's no oceanic air traffic control today, fortunately, so there's no position reports. I'm going to kill the speed into VNAV and just go straight to LNAV, VNAV, and then let the aircraft take us up. So I need to be at flight level 20,900 feet in 21 nautical miles at monolow. And slightly off the profile here, but we're just coming up to MNOLO here. And then we can start our crossing. Well, we can see Anguilla yet. Yes, that's Anguilla or Anguilla. This is some amazing beaches on this side of the island, and we really enjoyed driving all the way around this island, getting to know it. So if you're ever visiting St. Maarten or whatever, just make sure you try and get to St. Bart's and also Anguilla. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. Part 3 will be our approach. Probably start around Merseyside, and then hopefully got VATSIM air traffic control going into Manchester. So see you in part 3. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you see me doing anything wrong, please let me know in the comments. And as I said in other videos, I'm always learning new things, fly lots of different types of aircraft, so I'm not an expert by any means, but I do try and follow the real life procedures as much as I can. So I'll see you in part 3. Bye bye.